tell them. Welcome two brothers on the same route. Old goons, queens, and kings trying to get paid stout. They know exactly what the game about. Melanated minds tell them. Welcome to the Hangout. Yeah, man. Welcome to the Hangout Podcast with Miko, aka J-Dizzle, and RayAnthonyLive. And they live. That's for sure. Melanated minds building, thinking, creating. That's what it's all about, baby. One love.
Yes. Good morning, good people. It's another beautiful Sunday. Got some sun out today. Finally. For the first time, it seems like 2 months, but it's all good. Welcome. It's the Hangout Podcast. I'm your host, RayAnthonyLive. And of course, with me, you all know my brother J-Dizzle. What's going on, partner?
Grand Rising, Ogoons, Queens, and Kings on this beautiful, sunny Sunday morning.
When are we all ever going to get some consistent sun, man? Like,
we're about 2 or 3 weeks away from it.
No, because April is the rainy month of the year, so we're gonna get.
It's global warming, man. Things have changed. We'll get rain sometime in the summer.
And we get some global unwarming and keep some sun.
What I'm saying? Yeah, for sure.
It's a damn pain in the neck, man. Can't do it no more.
It's not stopping you from playing golf. I know you're out there.
Oh no, I'm playing today.
If there's
Can't
sun,
wait
I know.
for that.
If there's sun, I know.
Well, I don't honestly, I don't really like playing in the sun. I'd rather have an overcast.
But I see you got a nice little glow, got some color about you.
That's me, man. You know
what I'm saying? Yeah.
That's what I do, bro. So when the sun's out, I change with that, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's my whole mentality right there.
People see a little bit of that melanated.
That's my whole mentality.
That's
my whole mentality. When the sun is out, I'm in a positive, great mood. You know what I'm saying?
Man, we need that. We need that sun.
You know, I'm a Taurus, man. We just, we adapt. You know what I'm saying?
Pops was a Taurus.
Yeah.
That's
what's up, man.
Cool. Solid dude, man.
What's good, man. I like that, man. What's going on with you, bro? You been watching the March Madness, ain't you?
A little bit of madness, man. After I screwed up my brackets and
I don't even do that.
And my bets on FanDuel got busted. I kind of did a little boycott for a second, but I did get a lot in when I was in Georgia.
Oh yeah,
and it was good. Yeah, for sure.
I don't even do brackets anymore. I stopped doing brackets maybe like 25 years ago.
You know what it is? Like you can do the online ones, but it was always fun to do them with your coworkers. You know what I'm saying? Like you want to bracket with the coworkers?
Yeah, we can't do that with it.
That's you do that undercover. You do that undercover, man. You can't let them know you're doing it. You just do it.
Yeah, of course that.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you just do it.
I'm just not into the whole sports thing as much no more, man. I'm just my whole is revolved around football and
yeah. So, I know that. I know that's your number one. That's your baby. But
that's my baby.
Sports is life.
Shout out to the 49ers.
What we do. You about to go out and play a sport. I'm about to go out and teach a sport. That's what we do.
Man. Yeah, it's the weather for it, bro. So,
shoot. Even when it wasn't, I was out there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm,
in the rain, not in the rain, but
not in the rain.
No, it was cold.
No, I ain't Mr. Williams. I ain't out, and these are not my girls. So no, I don't take the babies out in rain. No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that.
Well, yeah. Wrap up, dude. Be safe out there, bro.
Of course, always. Yeah, for sure.
As always, people, you can listen and watch the show on powerplayersmedia.com. Is that correct?
What's the URL for that? For people who want to jump on to get the real
powerplayersmedia.com. You need me to spell it?
Powerplayersmedia.com.
Or on YouTube, search Power Players Media. I'm not gonna spell it. This ain't no damn spelling bee. Power Players Media.
You gonna mess up. I see it. I hear it.
PPM.com. How about that? I spelled their initials. How about that? That's about all you go get.
We get the acronym. Okay.
Yeah. All right. Or you can go to YouTube live, search YouTube Power Players Media, and we should be on there too. Y'all can see us. Y'all can see the show.
Y'all can see it, hear it. Yeah, the whole nine.
We have a great show for you all today. We have Silky and Verona Cook-Sullivan on the show today. They are the owners of DMV Chill, a cryotherapy company that they do. Looking forward to that. I've been trying to get them on the show for quite some time, so I'm happy that they're going to be on the show today to talk about their business and all that they do. They have a video also that we're going to watch showing a little bit of what they do, so I'm very excited to have them on. They'll be on in just a few minutes, but first things first, we got to get to the You Big Dummy.
Yeah,
the You Big Dummy Awards or You Big Dummy of the Week. Is that what it is? The You Big Dummies of the Week?
Yeah,
is that what we're doing?
You Big Dummies of this. This is we're gonna show you some people.
All right, let's do the You Big Dummies of the Week.
Yeah.
And then right after the You Big Dummies, we're going to go into our break song, and then we're going to come back with our guests for the day.
Right.
Stay tuned right here. Check us out.
Tag me in this. Let's get to it. Little fella started out moving, but the big fella chased him down. And when he got in front of him, he had to chuck the deuces like Tyreek, but then he bit the dust. Just had to chuck the deuces at the brother, didn't you? You got to be more careful.
And he's running by him. And so as he's passing him, he throws up the peace sign like he's about to be out, and then trips up. And messes up. You big dummy. Finish the race before you start gloating. The hell are we doing?
Track and field is such a dangerous sport, man.
It can be. You know,
it's dangerous.
His girlfriend does it. She's a state champion.
In what event?
Go ahead. And track and field, I think it's the 40 and another one. She has like records at the school.
40. Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
go ahead and show the next one.
Oh, it's cold out there. Ooh, Mr. Mike, how you doing today, man? Well, you went to Harvard Middle School? Jonathan fucking Freeman, man. You used to pick on me in goddamn gymnastics. I in gym class, used to pick on me. Anthony knows, y'all remember me? You don't remember Anthony? Man, I've been waiting on your ass for so long, bro. Man, I've been waiting on you so long, nigga. It's been 20 years, man. You picked on me, you threw me in the garbage can, bro. You remember that? Man, we want this problem, man. Nah, this is problem. Get up, man. Get up. Fuck you got to bro, chill out, bro. Fucking God. Bro. Goddamn mind, bro. What you got going on, man? Look like you been big press and sumo wrestler, goddamn. Shit. I don't want no problem. Hey, go back to business. Go back to business, man. Please, I don't want no problem. No problem, folks. Let me make it, man. Cut my hair. I need to cut my hair. Shit. All right, man. I'm gonna focus on, man. God bless you, man. Nah, fuck you, man. Man, I'm gonna kick that nigga ass. I'm gonna whoop that nigga ass.
Now that's funny.
Yeah, punks jump up to get beat
that's
down.
funny.
Like, dude, why are you jumping in this man's face? Like, it's
that's
over.
funny.
People carry like high school trauma with them.
Oh yeah, no
for
doubt.
far too long. You know what I'm saying? Even elementary school trauma.
I did for a while my
sometimes.
damn self.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Over
Yeah,
I
people-
did my
people
damn
carry.
self.
People
But,
carry. People carry it. Okay.
I have evolved. You know what I'm saying?
There you go. There you go.
You know,
yeah, man. We outgrow these things.
I have a different element about me.
Right,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I ain't that guy no more.
Okay, good. All
I'm
right.
doing pretty damn well for myself. Okay, about
Next dummy.
2-week-old unrefrigerated pie. Long ways to drive.
Sometimes you just take an
That's
L.
not a big
I know,
dummy though,
I know,
man.
I
She
know.
fell.
She
Come
fell.
on.
Yeah,
You-
I know.
why are you laughing at her pain? You ain't Kevin Hart, damn it. You laughing at her pain. Come on, man.
I know.
She could have got a concussion out of that, man.
I could have taken her out. But,
That's
you
the
know.
type. That's the type of shit I would have played. I like this. Give me some.
There you go. I did that one for you.
I like that one.
All right, the next one is definitely a big dummy.
Connected people with policy. Y'all, did y'all see this video? You probably didn't, but I'm gonna show you anyway. When I say it is breathtaking, it is breathtaking. Uno momento.
And he said, Dad, guess which is it? Is it NBA or NFL? 36 have been accused of spousal abuse. 7 have been arrested for fraud. 19 have been accused of writing bad checks. 117 have directly or indirectly been bankrupted at least 2 businesses. 3 have done time for assault. 71, I repeat, 71 cannot get a credit card due to their bad credit. 14 have been arrested on drug-related charges. 8 have been arrested for shoplifting. 21 currently are defendants in lawsuits, and 84 have been arrested for drunk driving in the last year. How many of you think NBA? How many of you think NFL? Well, the answer is neither. It's the 435 members of the United States Congress.
Mic dropped. Honestly, I can go on and talk about the level of hypocrisy. I'm gonna just let y'all form your own opinions with this one. God bless.
All right, so
yo, that was crazy. I thought it was the NFL.
You know what I'm saying? Like you could have thrown each and every one of the National Association for Sports Leagues in that, and they would not beat the U.S. Congress. They always highlight things when it comes to, you know, young black men
all the time.
But the big dummy goes to the U.S. Congress
all the time.
Trifling asses can't even get they need secure credit cards. They might not even be able to get a secure
how many
credit
ones
card
for drunk driving? 84.
Yeah, they be wilding and they talk about everybody else. Put the spotlight on everybody else, man.
I just knew that was NFL. I really did. Shoplifting. I just knew that was NFL because you gotta understand, like,
but you hear about it. You hear about it. Who got caught for stealing the crabs or the legs? It was Jameis Winston.
Yeah, crab
legs. Man, they put us on blast. They put us on blast.
But he was still in college. He wasn't even NFL.
But that's what I'm saying. It doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter. You have guys. There was this guy, and I don't know if he's a big dummy. I might put him in there, but it's this older white guy yelling at a young black child at a school during some type of, you know, event, or I don't know what was going on.
Yeah.
But they put our young boys and make them like they're grown-ass men. So hell no. They always try to hide stuff. Okay.
Congress.
U.S. Congress gets the big dummy.
Yeah, that's 100% right there. You big dummy. This last one.
Is that it? Okay, that's good. Okay. That's good. And with U.S. Congress.
All right, cool. Oh, yeah, that's what's up. All right, we about to go take our quick commercial break, and we will be right back with our guest of the day. Stay tuned. It's a Hangout Podcast. We'll be right back.
Ooh.
Boogie Major.
Welcome to the Hangout. Two brothers on the same route. Old goons, queens, and kings trying to get paid stout. They know exactly what the game about. Melanated minds tell them, welcome to the Hangout. Two brothers on the same route. Old goons, queens, and kings trying to get paid stout. They know exactly what the game about. Melanated minds tell them, welcome to the Hangout. Finally got brothers that can steer through the strife. This might be the dopest podcast you heard in your life. With J-Dizzle, RayAnthonyLive, and their hustle shows us that we can actually thrive. Rise and grind, the time is now. If you trying to shine, then find your style. They got thoughts for days, educated opinions. So if you want a mission, welcome to the Hangout. Two brothers on the same route. Old goons, queens, and kings trying to get paid stout. They know exactly what the game about. Melanated minds tell them, welcome to the Hangout. Two brothers on the same route. Old goons, queens, and kings trying to get paid stout. They know exactly what the game about. Melanated minds tell them, welcome to the Hangout. Yeah, man. Welcome to the Hangout Podcast with Miko, a.k.a. J-Dizzle, and RayAnthonyLive. And they live. That's for sure. Melanated minds building, thinking, creating. That's what it's all about, baby. One love.
I mean, it's over now.
Yeah, it's over now. Yeah. Yes, we are back. Thank you very much, Hangout Podcast. So we have our guests on right now. Bring them on, if you will, please. Welcome to the Hangout, Silky and Verona. Little hand.
Good morning. Welcome. How you doing?
Good. Thank you.
We can't hear him. Oh, we gotta keep the thing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
I took that out of my ear.
I was wondering.
Can you hear us now?
Yeah, I can hear y'all now. Thank you very much. Okay. How y'all doing?
Everything's great, man. How about yourself?
I'm doing great. Thanks very much. Thank you for being on the Hangout Podcast today. Y'all very busy schedule, I'm sure.
Oh, thanks for having us, man.
Absolutely.
Yes, very busy.
Absolutely. So, tell us a little bit about your business and what you all do, how you got started, and actually what made you all go down this avenue as far as this particular business.
Well, we are DMV Chill. We are the first and only Black-owned mobile cryotherapy company in the DMV area. We are located at 7375 Executive Place, Lanham, Maryland. We are on all the social media platforms, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. That's who we are. what made us get started into this business. I'm gonna let my wife tell you about that.
Okay. Once my dad was diagnosed with dementia, my husband and I were in search for holistic solutions to aid with my dad. So in the process of doing so, we went to a health and wellness expo where we discovered targeted cryotherapy.
Game changer.
Right.
Yeah, it was game changer. So once we discovered that, man, it was something. I saw what it did. It was something that I wanted to get into, and but just I kind of knew what cryotherapy was. The history of cryotherapy, man, it goes back to ancient Egyptians. They always used cold therapy for anti-inflammatory, reasons and stuff like that. But as I was coming up, the only type of cold therapy we knew was playing sports and getting into ice bath.
Right. Yeah.
So that was the cold therapy. Just like everything, just like a lot of things, man, in the black community, man, the awareness, we're not aware of what's going on, what can help us and what can heal us without without using medicine and stuff like that. So when we ran across this cryotherapy, man, I figured it was something that I had to do. I had to dive into it and bring it to the community.
Yeah, there is nothing new under the sun. So I, was going through and I was doing my research, and you're right, it does go back to the ancient Egyptians, but the form of cryotherapy that they're doing now, I think, derived from the 70s in Japan, and they were using it to, I think the first use was for rheumatoid arthritis.
1978.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I can't remember the guy's name. I didn't want to mess it up, so I said, yeah, but 1978. Yeah, that's when it started. Yep.
Exactly. So if you can, please go through some of the benefits, because I know that, and it ranges from so many different things, like boosting your metabolism, which can contribute to weight loss. So I know a lot of people out there are going to be like, yo, it does. Can I get some of that?
Yeah, they definitely do.
Relieves pain. It has antioxidant effects, which can also slow the aging process and prevent osteoporosis. So can you just kind of go into some of the things and tell people what the benefits are of this?
So you pretty much answered a lot of your own questions. We should have you to work for us now, our payroll.
We're a package deal.
Okay. Once we reach the scale of a different level, then we will bring you guys on. But it also speeds up the recovery for past injuries, present injuries, or it increases the collagen production.
There you go.
In the skin,
yeah. It reduces the inflammation that causes that pain that you may be having from time to time, like that sciatic nerve. So that's our job, to go in and try to subside some of that pain for you. It also helps with your sleep pattern, and
that's another big one. A lot of people like I was up till 4 o'clock this morning, so I'm gonna definitely be giving you all a call. I think it was 3:30, so I'm definitely gonna give you all a call. So how does that tie in? What is it that triggers that?
What triggers what? That pain?
No. What is it that triggers the effects of it slowing down the aging process, relieving pain? What is it with the therapy that does that?
Okay, so as the cold air is applied to the skin or to the body, it does something to the nerves. It freezes the nerves, it numbs the nerves, and that's what helps with as far as the pain management. Now, as far as you saying what does it do for the aging process, I haven't found any research on that, so I don't want to say the wrong thing. But I know as far as with the pain management, it numbs that nerve, and it something goes to the brain that tells the brain to whatever
feel good endorphins.
Yeah, feel good endorphin. It tells that part of the brain to it tells it something, and the reaction it helps. It just helps.
Right. Yeah, and I think that's that antioxidant effect, and also, as you were saying, increasing your collagen definitely helps. One of the things that I wish I knew about, just some little history. My mother had multiple sclerosis, and so she went through several different treatments. There's bee therapy treatment where they actually sting you with bees.
Wow.
And that's supposed to help because for me, there is a natural cure for everything under the sun.
Yeah.
And so because she had an aversion to needles, she wouldn't do it. Like she was like bees, like little insects crawling on her.
Yeah.
She wouldn't do it. But I heard that this treatment, this cryotherapy, also helps with MS.
Yeah, it sure does. Yes, it does.
So as you know, everything we can't know everything all at one time, but for each patient or client, I want to stay away from the word patient.
Right.
Client that we do have, we do the consultation, we research what it is that they have before we bring them in to provide those services for them. So everyone is not a candidate.
Right.
That's,
So
that's a good answer. It might help. It's not going to cure multiple sclerosis, but it might help with the pain. It might help with the relief, but it's not going to cure anything.
Right. And I think that's what it really is about, because the bee stings really don't cure it. And I don't think there is a cure for multiple sclerosis yet, but I know it helps manage that pain.
Yeah, that's what it helps.
And so that's another thing, because I know people, and this is one of the things that I try to impress upon anyone I can when they're dealing with any type of health issue, is try to find a natural way to do it. So I'm gonna put some more disclosure out there. Over all the years, I've definitely, I'm a beer drinker. Like I love beer, and I love saisons. It's like one of my favorite beers now, but it has a higher alcohol content. And you couple that with my love of seafood, and all the decadent things out there that are good that aren't good for you, led me to having the King's disease.
Wow.
I don't know if you're familiar with that. Nas just came out with the CD. Shout out to Nas. So the King's disease is what they call, I guess in layman's term, gout.
Okay, hey, look, you know what I was just about to say when you said seafood. I was gonna say, are you talking about gout? But go ahead. Okay,
yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Yeah. So living, a very good life, and full, it takes its toll. And so I was in bed one night, and kind of wake up, feel a little twitch or whatever, and my toe was kind of tingling. Within the next second, the sheet that was on my bed felt like a boulder. It felt like I had a weight on it and I had to take it off. And then I tried to get up and tried to step and put pressure on it, and was like down on the ground. Like I was down and out. And so if there is a way that you can take something that painful and do something like cryotherapy to help, is just absolutely amazing. And I know that, people that have fibromyalgia and asthma, those are the things that it can also benefit you with, there's
I hope
so
that don't happen to me.
Yeah. You don't drink beer.
I don't drink beer, so I don't have those problems.
Yeah, childhood buddy of mine has flare-ups of gout, and when he gets his flare-ups, he can't go to work. He works for WMATA, and he can't go to work that day when he gets those flare-ups.
Oh no!
I'm trying to get him in come see us, but I guess he has to wait. Just like, man, with the thing with cryotherapy, you'll be surprised how many people don't know what it is.
No, I had no idea.
If you ask me, I might be moving a little bit forward. But if you ask me, my short-term goal is, man, to spread the awareness, try to get as many people in our community to find out what cryotherapy is and what it can do for you.
Yeah, definitely. And that's why we have you.
Short-term goal.
So I must say this, that we are not doctors and we are not nurses. So I have to reiterate that over and over and over again.
Right.
Yeah, for sure. Now,
absolutely.
Do people need to seek their doctor before coming to you? Like,
We
are there
suggest it.
any candidates that you're like, yeah, no, we just can't take? Because I know you have to do like an intake. So with
Yeah,
that
yeah,
intake,
yeah.
I'm sure you're asking them certain questions like, do you have this? Or
Yes,
you know,
yes. If
yeah.
we don't deal. I'm not gonna say deal, but we don't particularly see clients, I believe, that have cancer. We don't. If you have cancer, but anybody, it's a form that you have to sign. And if you have anything that a waiver, yes, and if you have anything that we think might be kind of risky, then we have to see. You have to get a signature from the doctor to see us. Yes.
Okay. And so, can you just tell us, like, who are those people? Are they heart patients? Yeah, you did say cancer. Is there anyone else?
Anything with your heart, cancer?
There's a wide variety of different things that or ailments that we couldn't possibly sit here and say all of those things of what so it's just based upon once you do that consultation and we go over a few things because some people they tend to trick you, so we have to kind of interview them in the process.
Of course. So
for short answer, most major illnesses. For short answer.
Oh, okay.
Most major illnesses.
Okay.
And we don't see children like under 12.
Right. That's another. Okay. So kids over 12. What about pregnant women? So I guess they have a baby that's under 12. So yeah, I guess they. Yeah. Okay.
Well, see, it depends on if you're pregnant. What are you trying to get done? Because if you're pregnant and your knee is hurting, that's a form of pain management. So I don't think that the doctor. But I would still say go see get a letter from the doctor.
Okay.
Just to be on the safe side.
Okay.
So
but
do
if
you
have something that could possibly be life-threatening, or harmful towards you or your unborn, then no.
Okay.
All right. So do you have patients that deal with skin ailments like eczema, things like of that nature?
Well, I have eczema.
Okay.
And I recently went through I'm getting older now, so I have menopause. So in my scalp, I found out that I had eczema, and my hair starts shedding. So I was like, losing your hair is like not really losing it, but your hair shedding is a big thing for women. And when
everybody, that's why Bosley, Keeps Hair Club is big for everybody.
So my primary doctor suggested that I go see what do you call it for your scalp? I can't think of it. The dermatologist.
Dermatologist,
right. And so when I went to the dermatologist, they suggested all of these medicines and stuff that you would have to use for a long time, like Rogaine. And I said, I don't have that problem. So I said, well, I remember what I did. I do cryotherapy. So I had to, kind of go back to, what I do, because I was a little afraid. So I went back to what I do. And so I started treating my own self with cryotherapy and my hair growth. I stimulated the blood flow in my scalp. And now the dermatologist says that my scalp looks so much more healthier because it took out or relieved me from the itching and the flaking and stuff like that.
Yeah, another disclosure. Cryotherapy will not cure eczema, but it will cause relief of the itching and flare-ups. When someone has a flare-up, it'll help with the relief, but it will not cure.
Right.
We're not here saying it's going to cure eczema.
Right.
It will greatly help, and it might not help. It might not help everybody.
Right.
It might not help. It won't help everybody, but it has been proven to help with the relief of a flare up or from dealing with eczema.
So the actual once you do the cryotherapy, it will prevent a possible flare up during that time, or will it prevent it from if the body's like, hey, there's a flare about to happen, I get my cryotherapy and I'm like, oh, it might push it back a little bit, or I have very, very sensitive skin. I have to be aware of what I eat, especially what I drink. I just recently had a flare like a week and a half ago, and it was but I break out in certain places on my body, like my chest, my back, groin areas, things of that nature. So it's very, irritating when it does happen. So I have to just, wear my, medicine and stuff like that almost daily. You know what I'm saying? So how would, cryotherapy be able to help me?
So most of the time, with eczema, because I have it or had it, it flares up. You scratch, you itch, then it's very irritated. Yeah. So what cryotherapy does, it reduces the inflammation, and causes the pain to subside to none.
Okay,
so that's how. Yeah.
I often have it. I'll get it sometimes in my head, not often. I may get it on my face at times. But again, like I say, it depends on what I have to be very, very aware of what I eat, And I did food allergies some years back, so I know all the foods and everything that I'm allergic to, which is a pretty long list. So I just got to be real. I got to be real, aware and not take it lightly, because if I take it lightly and I do the wrong things, like that day or that night, the next morning I wake up, it's over with. You know what I'm saying? So I got to be aware of that stuff all the time.
Yeah, depending on how bad someone might have it, man. We had a client that had a bad case of eczema. They came in, they were getting treated like 3 times a week. Because they were trying to, I guess get control of it. So it depends on how bad you have it, but it will, like I said, will help if you know you have a flare up coming up, or you have I don't have eczema, so I don't know how it works.
Lucky you.
Yeah, so I guess if you know you have if you know something's about to happen, then cryotherapy will help you with that, will give you relief.
So a recap on cryotherapy. It's a holistic way of treating an issue. We rejuvenate, stimulate, reduce, and in a mental and a physical way, So that's what cryotherapy does.
Okay.
It help you to become medicinally free. So that's pretty much what cryotherapy does. It aids.
No, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off. I just wanted to show the video that you all sent us so everyone can get the idea what it is. Because when I saw the video, I was like, oh, wow, this is nothing what I thought it was.
Okay.
Yeah, because we have the newest technology, man.
Kind of cool. I appreciate that before and after. So this is very interesting, because every time I've seen this therapy, it's always the person covering their hands with the gloves and their feet with the socks, and then getting into this chamber.
Yeah.
So do you have that chamber, or is this the new technology that you were talking about? No more chamber.
That's the difference between traditional cryotherapy and localized cryotherapy. Traditional cryotherapy is the chamber that you're talking about, where you have So just imagine this: your knee. You have a problem with your knee. You have to put gloves on and put socks on to get in this chamber to for you. You're trying to get your knee worked on, but your whole body has to be cold because you're trying to get your knee worked on.
Okay,
that's the old way. The new way is what we have. This device that we have has been out for about a year or two. It's been out for about a couple of years. This localized cryotherapy. Whatever area needs to be treated. Targeted cryotherapy, targeted or localized. Whatever area needs to be treated, that's the area that's going to get treated.
Okay, so you got the new.
Yeah.
So
we're the only people in this area that have that device
in the region.
And that's why we say we are mobile, because with that device, we can come to your house. If you want to have a cryo party, we can come to your office.
A cryo party, huh?
Yeah, I love it. Yo, man. Yo.
Let me get some old ass people on the show.
I love that idea. Like, you know, we're always having, my wife belongs to like she belonged to Mocha Moms. We're in Jack and Jill. And so
what's Mocha Moms? What's that?
Mocha Moms
like
is
coffee or something?
No. It's just a group of, and it had every race in it, but it primarily is for,
I get it now.
It is for stay-at-home Black mothers.
Okay.
To kind of come together, bring their kids in, and they kind of they support each other.
Okay.
Yeah,
like a community thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's a really good organization, and so she always throws these different parties, and that is a nice little hook. So
yeah,
this is my question: how does this differ from cold sculpting, or is it the same?
It's kind of like this. It's kind of like the same. We use CO2. We use CO2 gas for our device. I don't really know. I think cool sculpting uses another type of device.
I think they use liquid nitrogen or something like that, but I'm not really sure.
Yeah, well, they use something else, but it's kind of similar, but the devices are different.
So we're going back to holistic. The C2 that we use is the same C2 that you use for food products.
Okay.
So I'll give you well, my first question is, does it treat well for like tendonitis?
Well, if you have tendonitis, like I say, if you have pain due to tendonitis, it will relieve the pain. It won't your tendonitis might not go away, but you'll have pain relief.
Okay. Because
it's relief from the pain.
Right. Because sometimes I think tendonitis isn't like a constant pain. It's just like almost like a on again, off again type of thing. That's how it has been for me. I've noticed it's like some days I don't feel it, some days I do type of thing.
Okay, so let me ask you this. So do you think that is the tendonitis caused by inflammation?
I don't think so. No, I don't think so.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Well,
it doesn't prevent me from moving and stuff like that or bending. But at some point when I'll bend or go up and down the stairs or bend down or something like that, I'll feel it. But it's not constant.
Well, what I would suggest for that, man, I would try to do a package for you to see, have you come in once. Have you come in about once a week for about 5 to 6 weeks. Okay. Give you a treatment.
Okay.
And see what happens after that, man. After that, because most, like you say, most pains, if it comes and goes, it just might be the inflammation might flare up, or it might just be something. Your muscle just might be tight. So with that, if you get with like 5 or 6 treatments, if it gets better, then you might not need another set of treatments for 4 to 5 months, 3 to 4 months, something like that.
So to reiterate, the difference between the cryotherapy chamber and the localized, they both have the same similar benefits. The same exact benefits, except for ours is targeted to that particular area of pain. So like with your tendonitis, why would you get into that chamber just to get relief for your feet? You will freeze your whole entire body for 3 minutes or however long, whereas though we'll just freeze your feet.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
that's the difference between the two. That was
I wouldn't mind trying the cold chamber out because
Yeah,
I like being cold. So I would
same
just
here.
I would just wanted just to give it a try, you know, go to
Okay.
sleep or something like
See,
that.
that's where some
If need be, you know, but
see, y'all are different. Most people don't want to.
No, they've never
'Cause I mean,
tried it. That's what
it might fix some things you don't even know are wrong. Like,
Yeah.
you
Oh
know
yeah,
what I'm
that's
saying?
that's true.
clearing
That's
up.
true. That's true.
You'll learn that you don't like the cold real soon.
Okay,
Alright.
so that's okay.
That's why I was great. Go ahead.
Right.
I was going. I'm like, how cold
think
does
we're
it actually
tracking.
get?
Yeah.
Because we talking like 40 below. Then I'm not the
I
guy.
heard, no.
The chamber is
worse
way
than that.
below.
It's
I think
worse
the
than
chamber
that.
can
Yeah.
get up to about 200 below.
A
I
negative.
believe. Yeah, negative about
Oh yeah,
200
I'm
below.
good with that one.
I heard 133 degrees, but you know, I mean, once you go past like 5,
very
below,
cold.
that's enough for me.
Wow.
Yeah, our device it sends out some cold air also. Somewhere probably about somewhere in not 39. I don't want to say the wrong degree, but it's very cold, but it's not as cold as the chamber, but it gets cold.
Really?
Like people, some people can't even.
It's
can't
that
even
ice
stand
bath.
It depends on
Wow.
depends on how much you like the cold.
Okay, so I have issues with my knee. When I was in high school, I was getting off of the bus, and you know how they put up the stop sign and people are supposed to stop. Well, as I'm walking through, this woman didn't stop. So I turned to my left to see this car coming, and I jumped. And so she actually clipped my left knee. So to this day, like I'll have to stretch my knee out when I like get planes. I have to have the right side so I can let my left leg stretch out.
Yeah.
So, with that said, with that type of chronic, persistent pain, would cryotherapy relieve some of that? And how many sessions are there, and how much is it per session? Can you get a block of sessions? How does that work?
So in the video, you've seen a gentleman with some orange socks on. That was someone that had past injuries in basketball. So they still kind of had that pain to come to reoccur.
Okay.
And so they came in to reduce the swelling because from time to time they stand a lot or whatever their situation was. I can't recall. But we're going back to, when we first mentioned that we speed up the recovery. So if he had have come when he had first initially had that injury, then we would have, speed up the recovery, that he might have had and reduce the inflammation. So that's the same thing with your knee. We reduce the inflammation.
So how long do you keep that localized cold air on that area?
So let me go back to kind of like answer your question, man. So what I would do for you, man, if you would come in, I would first like you say, we get you a block of sessions, about 5 to 6 sessions. Start off with five or six sessions. We have this thing called I don't know if you've heard of the Normatec, which is compression therapy. That's one of the services that we provide.
Normatec,
compression therapy. So we would I give you a 90 second treatment of the cryotherapy, and I would give you about a 30 minute session of the compression therapy. What that is, we'll put your leg into a sleeve. All the athletes, or a lot of the athletes, LeBron James, you might have seen
Your hands anyway.
LeBron James uses it. A lot of basketball players use it. That's gonna get your blood, it gets rid of all your old blood cells and rejuvenates new blood cells, which helps with recovery. So we do a 30 minute session of compression therapy. We also have vibration therapy that also helps
vibration
therapy, rhythm vibration. So that also helps with recovery. So we can we can give you all three of those in a package for about $75 for about $75 a session.
Okay.
You wouldn't be there no more than about an hour.
Okay. That's interesting that you said that, because my first experience seeing what you described as the athletes was a few years back. I think they were doing like the All-Star weekend, and Steph Curry did it. He was like in his hotel room, and he put the sleeves on his legs and went to sleep
Yeah.
before the actual game.
Yeah.
And I was like, what the hell is that on his leg? I thought it was some kind of like heat thing or like some kind of sleeping bag for his. I didn't know what that was.
Yes,
so I was just like,
massages, yeah.
I just kept that question in my head, like, what is that he putting on his legs, and why is he just putting it on his legs and not his whole body? You know what I'm saying?
Because recovery is very important.
Right, exactly. Especially by being a basketball player, they playing so many games, throughout the year. Exactly, yeah. So now I know what it is. So,
we have a combination of rhythm vibration therapy. Then we have compression therapy. We also have sauna therapy, facials, hair rejuvenation. We have a whole host of things like body sculpting, toning, and tightening. So we have a number of things or different angles that you can come in.
I have like maybe 2 to 3 areas that I want to get. I definitely need to target. I think everything else will be fine, but those 3 areas I definitely need to get targeted.
Another thing that we didn't talk about, man, that we need to target is with the device that we have. It does like you said, when you said cool sculpting, I didn't get a chance to finish answering that. Cool sculpting or cryo slimming or cryo toning. With a treatment of when you get treated for that, you can lose up to about 1 inch or 2 of fat per treatment.
Wow,
that's huge. That's huge.
So that's what's up. A lot of people down south. That's what they're using the device for. A lot of cryo slimming, cryo toning, cryo sculpting. Yeah.
And that was on the video that we played.
Oh yeah. That was one of the before and afters.
Right. Yeah, that was the before and after. Yep, that was the before and after. Yep.
Yeah. So some people come in and you see instant results, and then some when they come in, they need several different. But you see a difference no matter what. But as far as taking off the inches.
Nice.
Now, look, just a disclaimer. Now, you can't come in and get a session and still eat whatever you want to eat. You still have to kind of like.
Of course, you got to put the work in.
It's not. You can't say I'm gonna go eat a whole piece and then I'm gonna go in and get 2 inches taken off my waist.
And I work so very hard getting those inches off of you.
Oh, absolutely, You wake up the next day and you mad because you still look the same way you did.
So I got to put that disclaimer out there.
Oh, absolutely,
of course.
How long have you all been in business now?
It's been about a week. We coming up on a year.
Nice.
Really?
Coming up
Congratulations on the anniversary.
About a year. Yeah.
Congratulations. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, thank you, man. Thank you.
Wow.
We started off in our house. We started off seeing people in our house, and then we eventually got a brick and mortar spot in Lanham. We're in the process now of rebranding, coming up with a new name. I want to shout out October Moon Branding, Don and Tona for helping us out with that.
Nice.
We're looking to collaborate with people that like stretch, what they call
therapy.
Stretch therapy. So that is stretch therapy or massage therapists and cryotherapy work all hand in hand. So we got a lot of things going on, man.
That's what's up. Congratulations. Proud of that.
Yeah.
So we specialize in pain therapy for athletes, especially.
Do y'all have any not to get too much of y'all business, but do y'all have any local athletes, like professional athletes that come to you all for treatment?
Well, we've been working. We work with Jaleel Hackett, the boxer Jaleel Hackett.
Okay.
We work with Kobe Abridi. He's also a boxer.
Okay.
And I'm trying to set up now where I want to get into another goal of mine, man, is to try to get into these schools, man, inner high, because I'm born and raised in DC. And that's just something I want to do as far as giving back to the
You're not looking forward. So
I want to give back to my community. I want to, work with some of the schools. I know most of them have athletic trainers, but most of them, or all of them, really probably don't have a recovery program.
I'm sure
absolutely.
In our community, man, that's something that we don't have.
Yeah.
Recovery program, pain management program. So that's going to be something that I'm going to be working on in the near future.
Absolutely. Probably a good idea for a lot of football players too, because they need that recovery as well, real fast. You know.
So what our goals and our plans is to become the leading pain management and cryotherapy mobile business, and offer a holistic approach to health and wellness within the next 2 to 3 years.
Okay.
No, absolutely.
And what areas do you cover?
All of them. Just call us.
The mobile, yeah. We can go up to Baltimore. We go to Baltimore,
China.
You got to pay for.
Okay, cool.
No, I'm just joking.
You said China.
I'm joking.
Well, look, let me. I'm sorry. Let me rephrase that. If money talks, so if somebody needs some help in China,
there you go.
Pay for us to come up there.
There you go.
Yeah, just off the top of my head, I said, nah. But when I thought about it, we are mobile. We can go anywhere.
Okay,
that's what's up.
That is, that helps. The new technology definitely will aid in you being able to be more versatile and mobile. So that's a beautiful thing.
That's the game changer. That's the game changer.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Well, we wanted to thank you all for being on the show and coming and speaking about your business and educating people on what cryotherapy is and all the different avenues that you all are able to use it your business on. I'm definitely going to give you all a try because I gotta get some areas on my body that I want to get, feeling a little bit better. I'm getting older. I'll be 52 this year. So, the body don't get younger, it gets older. So, you got to prepare for that. You know what I'm saying? So, but I exercise. So,
not to cut you off, man, but both of y'all are entitled. Y'all can come in for a free session, man, on us, man. We like to thank you for having us on your show.
Oh, that's what's up. We doing that.
Yeah. Before you said that, I'm like, I need help with my insomnia. We got some migraines and some other stuff. So yeah. Definitely, we will be using your services. We appreciate both of you for being on and kind of enlightening our audience on the benefits of cryotherapy. It's something that can help so many people, and just for the simple fact you can take some inches off, that's huge.
That's a big thing. That's what it is. See, when we first saw the device, that's what they were pitching, the cool sculpting part. And then we learned about the pain management part. And I said, well, everybody has pain. Everybody has pain.
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, no doubt.
So I have a question. Do you have to bribe any women to do this? Because women are always cold and everything. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's the most. Those are the ones that have come first.
Heck yeah, they're trying to take inches off and relieve that pain
women,
too.
It'd be 80 degrees outside. Women still cold. It's too cold.
This is cold with a purpose. This is
cold with a purpose. This is true. I'm gonna use that. But we have upcoming events. We have an event Saturday.
Yeah, the small Black Business Expo. I believe that's the sports and learning complex, April 1st from 10 to 1, I believe. Yeah.
Okay.
Excellent.
Are y'all going to be doing demonstrations there?
Yes, sir. Free demonstrations. Free demonstrations all day.
Nice. Are you going to post that information so people watching can see?
Yeah, because we like to repost that for you.
We can repost that for you also.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah, we have a very huge expo coming up, and we're hosting the expo.
Okay.
We're alongside with 2 other businesses at the Harborside Hotel. That's not until November the 11th, but it's a really big ordeal.
Okay. I have a question. What are some of the the age ranges are most of your clients? Are they like pretty much around the same age, or is it all over the place?
All over the place.
Yeah, all over the place. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, all over the place. Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
More than you got to be more than like 12, 13 on that.
Yeah.
13 on that.
So cryotherapy helps with animals, children, adults, elderly. It helps
you
with
tapping into
horses.
Oh my goodness.
If his leg isn't feeling right, we can get that together too.
Wow.
Dogs, it sure does. And like I say, man, this device, man, it does a lot.
God has truly blessed us.
That's great. Congratulations.
Yeah,
absolutely.
That is amazing. Yeah. Bless you both.
Yes,
you're doing God's work right now.
Yes. But thank you all for being on the Hangout Podcast. And once you post your information about your expo and everything, we're gonna definitely repost that for you all and get some of our listeners, maybe an opportunity to go up there and check you all out and try the your product.
Necessary.
Absolutely.
Yeah, tell them come before we giving out free demonstrations all next week.
Yes. Yeah. One more thing, we're featured in LA Fitness.
Nice.
As well as Andrews Air Force Base Directory.
Yeah.
Okay.
What else? Groupon.
Okay.
Oh yeah, if you want a discounted facial or a mini cryo session, go on Groupon. Look us up.
Okay. Sounds good.
That's excellent.
All right, great. Well, thank you very much, Silky and Verona, for being on the Hangout Podcast and being guest on. Appreciate that very much. And we are definitely going to be trying y'all product and keeping in touch with y'all very soon to come in and try you all out.
Yeah, I'd like to have them back on after.
Yeah. We're going to definitely have y'all back on at a later time. Sometime this summer probably.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Okay, that'll work, man. Thanks for having us again, man.
Thank y'all very much.
So very well.
Thank y'all very much. And enjoy your weekend. Have a great day and looking forward to talking to you all soon.
Okay. You as well. Thank you.
DMV Chill.
DMV Chill. DMV Chill.
Out on Instagram, Facebook, all that good stuff.
DMV Chill, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you all very much for staying with us and watching the Hangout Podcast today.
And listening. Thank you. We appreciate and love all y'all.
Absolutely, man. I'm definitely gonna try that out, bro.
Oh my God,
my hand right here, my back. But you know something? I noticed that I had like put on a few pounds. And then when I started, and then my back was hurting a lot when I put on the pad. But after I started losing a little bit,
it helps.
It started hurting less, and I'm like, wow, I wonder if I try that out, would it help overall with the?
How can it not?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You know
so
what I mean?
I'm eager to try that, and of course my knee and my for some reason my hand be cramping and stuff, be acting all crazy. So I definitely want to give that a try, man. So I'm looking forward to it, bro.
Yeah, I am too. Yeah,
I'm getting up there. I'm about to be 52, baby.
Man, you still
5'2".
You still young. Whatever.
5'2", 2'5". I can switch them numbers around. Be 2'5".
Yeah, baby. All these young people around me. That's cool.
Yeah, man. Cool. Yeah. All right, y'all. We about to get up out of here. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all Sunday. Have a great weekend. Get out and enjoy this sunshine. Go for a walk, please. Black men, I'll say it all the time. Black men, we got to take care of ourselves. Exercise. Eat healthy. Stop drinking all that alcohol. Get some water, H2O in your system. It can only help. So don't put on no thumbs down. She over there putting the thumbs down.
Gotta drink
that water. Get your exercise in. You are only as healthy as you are feeling. Is that
I don't think that's the thing, but we can make it. If you
made that shit up, I don't give a damn.
You damn sure did.
They know what the hell I mean. All right, y'all. We gonna be out of here. Thanks a lot, J-Dizzle, my partner right here. I'm about to head to the golf course. So y'all, we'll be back in a couple weeks. So y'all take care of yourselves. And again, it's the Hangout Podcast. We out of here. Peace.
Yeah. DMV Chill is definitely going. I'm gonna be calling them.